Listen to that sound. Listen to that sound. Do you know what that is? It's not just a clock on the wall. It is the countdown of your existence. It is the sound of the only thing you will never be able to get back, your time. Most people live as if they had 1,000 years ahead of them, numb in a zombie-like routine. But the brutal truth, the one no one has the guts to tell you at a family dinner, is that the sand in your hourglass is already slipping away, and you have absolutely no idea how much is left. Welcome to Letters to the Stoics. Today, we are going to destroy the biggest lie you've ever been told. The lie that there will be a tomorrow and that you have time to waste. If you want to stop throwing your life in the trash, stay with me until the very last second. Every day, humanity falls into the same mental trap, repeating the old comforting lie. Never mind, I'll do it tomorrow. It's soft like a feather pillow, isn't it? But hey, wake up. Tomorrow is an empty promise, a bounced check that the universe will not cash. They sold you this illusion that time is infinite, but reality is a concrete wall, hard, cold, and unyielding. Tick-tock, every second you spend hesitating, scrolling through a social media feed, or arguing about nonsense, is like sand slipping through your fingers, lost forever in the abyss of the past. While you listen to me right now, someone else, perhaps with less talent, fewer resources, but with an insatiable hunger and more grit, is out there. They are sweating it out, studying while you sleep, training while you rest, and building the castle you only dream of. If you don't open your eyes, they will eat your lunch simply because they didn't wait for the plate to cool down. Life has no pity for those who stand still at the station. And if you are awake and refuse to be the person waiting for the plate to cool, hit the like button right now. This is a signal. It shows that you are part of the minority that values time and refuses mediocrity. Let's see how many real warriors we have here today. So, I'm asking you point blank, what's holding you back? What is the invisible chain tethering you to the ground? Those excuses you carry around like pets aren't real. They are ghosts created by your ego to protect your fragility. The fear that paralyzes you is smoke, an optical illusion designed to keep you small. Today is the only stage where you can perform. This moment is the only currency you have in your pocket. To waste it is to throw your luck in the trash and spit in the face of destiny. Stop living in dreamland wondering what if. It is time to roll up your sleeves and forge what will be. The future doesn't care about the lazy or the passive dreamers. It bows only to the bold, to those who understand that tomorrow is a myth and that the only truth is the now, the visceral choice to act, whatever the cost. Think about how many times you swore up and down that you would start on Monday. Get in shape, start that business, write the book, or ask for forgiveness. You convinced yourself that the sun would rise differently, bringing some magical motivation in its luggage, as if an angel were going to come down and push you out of bed. But when the rooster crowed, what happened? Did you jump out of bed ready for war? Or did you hit the snooze button, finding another flimsy justification to stay in the warm comfort of failure? Stoic philosophy teaches us to face reality naked and raw, without filters. If you want to master your mind, stop being a slave to your impulses, and take control, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell right now. Here, we don't coddle anyone. Here, we forge character. The cold, hard truth is that tomorrow is a mirage in the desert. It is a treacherous refuge that allows you to wash your hands of today's responsibility. The more you buy into this idea, the further the ship of your life drifts from the desired port, sailing towards a storm of frustration. Every day of waiting is intensive training for mediocrity. You are neurologically teaching your brain that dragging your feet is acceptable. You are training yourself to be a professional loser, living in a state of chronic hesitation. And damn it, the more you do this, the tighter the chains get. Procrastination isn't a silly habit or a quirk. It is a plague, a cancer of the soul, a rust that corrodes your potential until there is nothing left but dust. The most lethal word in the dictionary is not death. It is not failure. It is tomorrow. Because tomorrow is the graveyard where dreams are buried alive, screaming for help while you watch TV. Don't let your goals become a cold statistic on a tombstone. I want you to make a public, real commitment right now. Pause briefly and write in the comments, Memento Mori. Remember that you will die. Use death not as something morbid, but as the most potent fuel that exists to act today. Write it there and seal this pact. Put your hand on your conscience. Why haven't you taken the first step yet? Are you waiting for the green light from the universe? Do you think you'll act when the stars align, when the bank account is fat, and confidence is through the roof? Forget it. The perfect moment is a unicorn. It doesn't exist. The terrain will always be rough. The economy will always be unstable. You will always be tired. If you wait for the weather to clear up before buying an umbrella, you're going to end up wet and sick. Success doesn't fall into the lap of those who sit and wait. It is torn away by force, with bare hands, by those who act. By those who decide that their dreams weigh more on the scale than their flimsy excuses. No one is going to hand you life on a silver platter. You have to go there and take it like a warrior in battle, invading enemy territory. And the combat doesn't start next week. It starts today, right now. Let's be serious. Every day of delay charges sky-high interest, compound and unpayable. These are opportunities that evaporate like mist, relationships that never bloom, skills that atrophy. Time is the rarest diamond you possess, and once lost, goodbye. Imagine looking in the rearview mirror of life at 80 years old, seeing a road paved only with intentions and waiting. Imagine the bitterness of regret burning your throat, a taste of bile, realizing that you could have been a giant if you had started sooner. Don't let this Greek tragedy be your biography. The price of inertia is too salty. It is time to stop bleeding and start stanching the wound with massive action. Getting out of this vicious cycle isn't a walk in the park, but it is possible. It starts with a snap, a simple decision to act. Define the target with laser precision. Write it, draw it, carve it in stone. Clarity is power. Don't try to hug the world with your legs. Take a baby step today, another tomorrow, but don't stop. Inertia is broken by movement, not by thinking. I'll give it to you straight. Nothing worthwhile comes easy. Success isn't a party favor. It is a trophy of war, bathed in sweat, tears, and blood. It is forged in those freezing early mornings when the alarm clock screams, and you have to choose between the warmth of the duvet and the coldness of the floor. The grind, the hustle, is the watershed between those who make history and those who just tell other people's stories at the bar. It is in the silence, in the solitude of hard work when no one is watching, that the magic happens. Do you know where most people slip up? They think they need motivation, that divine flame, that crazy desire to do things. Rubbish. Lies. Motivation is volatile like smoke. It will abandon you at the first difficulty. Discipline is solid like rock. Discipline is doing what needs to be done even when you hate it, even when your body begs for mercy, even when your mind pleads for rest. It is saying no to immediate pleasure while the herd says yes. Let's get real. The process is ugly. There is no Instagram filter. It hurts in the flesh. It will require you to give up the partying, the spare time, the comfort. Sacrifice is the toll of success. Do you want the extraordinary? Let go of the ordinary. This means trading the nightclub for the book, rest for the side project. It means being the boring one who says no now so you can say yes to everything later. Do you think idols got there by elevator? Not at all. They took the stairs, step by step, carrying weight while others slept. Will it be lonely? For sure. Excellence is a lonely road. While the crowd is at the barbecue spending money they don't have, you are at the office building your empire. They will call you crazy, obsessed, fixated. Let them talk. Their noise doesn't pay your bills, and their opinion doesn't build your legacy. One day, those same people throwing stones will ask you for a job or applaud standing up. The journey separates the boys from the men, the girls from the women. Isolation is the price of excellence. Embrace solitude as an old friend who makes you strong. You have a crossroads before you right now. Sit and whine, blame the government, the family, the weather, or get up and take total command of your life. Life can pass you by like a bullet train, leaving you in the dust, or you can be the conductor who decides the route and the speed. The strength is in your hands, but you need the courage to use it. There is no tomorrow, there is only today, the now. The clock doesn't stop. Tick-tock. What will it be? The choice is yours. If this video lit a flame in you, however small, don't let it go out. Stoicism isn't theory, it is a daily combat training. I selected this other video appearing on your screen now, about how Marcus Aurelius dealt with the most difficult and dark days of his reign. Click now and continue forging your mind of steel. See you there. Memento Mori.